Hey guys, what's up? Jimmy here with another Lots of Games video. I am super excited. Welcome to episode 5 for super cheap PS4 games. Today I'm going to be going over 8 games you can get on your PS4. 8 great games you can pick up on the cheap. It's a great time to be a PS4 owner. The PlayStation 4 Pro was recently restocked at Amazon.com. I'll include a link in the video description below if you can buy one today. Lots of great PS4 games to pick up. Also, now's a great time to pick up a PS4 Slim, the Uncharted bundle. You can get for a really great deal Uncharted 4 bundle. I'll include a link in the video description for that as well. I'll also include a link to my playlist for the super cheap games playlist. If you're looking for great ideas for games you can pick up to add to your collection, lots of games you can add, whether they range in lots of different prices, but essentially games you can pick up for really great deals. And guys, if you like these types of videos, slap that thumbs up button so I can know to make more. Okay, first up we have a comic book video game, and it's a pretty awesome open world action adventure game, and I am talking about Batman Arkham Knight. Rocksteady, of course, they nailed it with Arkham Asylum and also Arkham City. Batman Arkham Knight, this time around, you get to use the Batmobile. Lots of incredible, fast-paced fighting action. It has a chain combo system in terms of fighting, where you're going to have lots of different enemies coming at you at all different directions. But the great thing about this game and playing as Batman is you've got some pretty sweet technology at your disposal. Batman Arkham Knight right now you can pick up actually new for $15 at Amazon.com. You might even be able to pick it up cheaper at various game stores and maybe even eBay. But now's a great time to get this game. It's sold millions on the PlayStation 4. There was in fact even a Batman Arkham Knight console bundle on the PS4. But yeah, for $15, fun open world game with lots of sweet tech that you get to learn or obtain to take down a variety of enemies, a variety of baddies. A great game to add to your PlayStation 4 collection. So now, of course, Batman is a very popular franchise that was made possible by the DC Comics organization. To be fair in this episode, I would have to include a franchise from the Marvel organization. And I'm going to go over with you guys a game you can pick up right now for $18 on eBay for the PS4, and that is Deadpool. Now, of course, Deadpool, the character, pretty much could not, compare Batman to Deadpool. Both of them are very flamboyant, or shall I say Bruce Wayne and Deadpool. But Deadpool, I wasn't too sure about this one because I'm like, comic book game. I know the Batman Arkham games are good, but what about Deadpool? This one is awesome, guys. A very fun, action-oriented game. It's done in third person, and I love this game because so many games out there, they take themselves way too seriously, and some of you guys might not be familiar with the series. Deadpool does not take himself seriously. He is so out of hand, he is so over top, he is so just bananas and crazy, and it is awesome, and it is so much fun. This one is actually a really solid comic book game with a whole lot of variety to it. Lots of funny tongue-in-cheek moments, and definitely one of the best comic book franchise video games you can pick up. This one actually surprised me a lot. This one was released on the PS3 and Xbox 360, but you can get it now on the PS4 for less than $20. It's definitely one to pick up for your PS4 collection if you want to play a fun, fast-paced game, but also that's hilarious as well. Okay, next up is a game you can pick up at GameStop for $19.99, but also on eBay around $18, and that is Dying Light. I have here the vanilla copy. They also have like another version that includes the DLC. So if you want to pick this one up for less than $20, pick up and look out for the vanilla copy. Dying Light is an open world action game where you are out and about surviving against hordes and hordes of zombies. And the zombies are everywhere, but there are lots of different weapons at your disposal to be able to take these guys down. Techland, they know how to make high quality games, and they, of course, a lot of you guys have already played this one. Dying Light is a game that has sold millions. Lots of people love it. Now's a great time to get it. And not only is there exploration, not only is there survival. During the day, of course, you're surviving against zombies, but during the night, it's kind of like surviving against these zombies on steroids, where things get a lot more intense and things get a lot more challenging to survive. But yeah, an excellent, fantastic game where you can truly go anywhere, climb anything. There's parkour in the game. You can play this game in co-op as well. It's a great looking open world game that I highly recommend you guys could check out. And less than $20 now is a great time to pick up Dying Light. Okay, so next up is a game you can pick up for $19.99 at GameStop, and that is Sniper Elite 3. Now, there is going to be a Sniper Elite 4, I believe, coming out in the not too distant future. But the great thing about this game is that, you play the game like, oh, this game is kind of linear. This has multiple routes, areas that you can check out, which I love the fact that, some games have this where it really leads to replayability. The game is, for the most part, in third person. You've got cover mechanics. There's stealth. A fantastic shooter that I highly recommend you guys check out. I think, unfortunately, a lot of people overlooked Sniper Elite 3 because there's just so many great games on the PS4. But now's a great time to pick it up and to check it out, especially if you're in to high quality shooters that lend themselves to a lot of replayability. You can pick it up for less than $20. Definitely check out Sniper Elite 3. Okay, so next up is a phenomenal fighter with so much value to it. And you can pick it up right now on eBay for around $16. And that is Mortal Kombat 10. Of course, there is Mortal Kombat XL, I believe. And it has a lot more features. This is the vanilla copy. And it is at a great price. You're like, well, what do you get with vanilla copy? You get so much. Of course, you have couch co-op or couch multiplayer, online multiplayer. You've got a pretty epic campaign or story mode. You've got towers. You've got the crypt. Let me just say, there are so many different modes, so many things to keep you busy. The controls or the gameplay is very responsive. The visuals are awesome. The music is just very, very well done. This is an incredibly great package. I bought this one on day one, and at $60, it was well worth it. But now, guys, you can get it practically almost a fourth of what it was when it was first launched. Certainly a no-brainer, especially if you're somewhat or really into fighting games. Mortal Kombat 10 is a fantastic game to add to your PlayStation 4 collection. Okay, so next up is a very fun and exciting arcade racing game, and that is TrackMania Turbo. This colorful racing game plays at a smooth and thrilling 60 frames per second. There's lots of crazy over-the-top tracks that you would not see in Gran Turismo or Forza. If you're looking for a less traditional racing game, more of on the edge of your seat racing game, definitely check out TrackMania Turbo. You can pick it up for less than $20 on eBay, but also there is a track editor where you can create your own tracks. This is definitely, if you're into racing, you want something different in terms of racing, definitely check out TrackMania Turbo. Okay, so next up is a title you can pick up for $19.99 at GameStop, and that is Saints Row 4 and Get Out of Hell. Both of these games, it's 2 games in one, are open world. Both of them have just crazy over the top action moments. If you're a fan of open world games, but also a fan of games that don't take themselves too seriously, definitely check out this 2-game package. The voice acting is great. There's lots of great music in the title. There are crazy, insane weapons that you'll be able to obtain to take down all kinds of different enemies. And it's kind of definitely two different games. Saints Row 4, you're kind of like this superhero and you can jump super high. And Get Out of Hell, you're kind of like this you're fighting, you're going against the devil, and so you've got like these supernatural powers. So in both games you've got these powers that are totally over the top, and you will need these powers because you're going to go against hordes of whether it's aliens or the demons from hell. Such a great package, guys, and I highly recommend you guys check out this package of Saints Row 4 and Get Out of Hell. Okay, so the final one I'm going to go over with you guys today is a game that I have a little bit of history with, and right now you can pick this one up for $19.99 on eBay, and that is Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. I was fortunate enough a while back to go to an event by Ubisoft where I was flown out to Southern California, and I got to play this game with a few other YouTubers like Stone Mountain 64 and the guys from Battlefield Friends and Nukem Dukem. I was really fortunate to be there, and I enjoyed my time with the game. I really had no idea of what the game was to become because I only got to play the game for a couple hours. And this game is sold very well, and it has a very, very strong community. If you are looking for a high-quality tactical first-person shooter, you definitely owe it to yourself to pick up Rainbow Six Siege. This game is awesome. I know there's a whole lot of different words I'm sure I can use for this one, but this game has so much fantastic replayability. Where it on the surface it's very, very simple or basic. You're like, oh, just 5-on-5 multiplayer, but it is very very deep, and this is honestly one of the best first-person shooter multiplayer experiences. Certainly different than a lot of stuff that you find on consoles that you will find. You can pick it up for less than $20. Definitely a game I highly recommend you guys check out. Well, guys, there's episode 5 for super cheap PlayStation 4 games. If you guys enjoyed this video, definitely slap that thumbs up button so I can know to make more. Your guys' support is so much appreciated. And any games that you want me to include for episode 6 for super cheap PS4 games, leave a comment in the section below, and definitely slap that thumbs up button and show your support so I can know to make more of these episodes. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you later.